Okay. Hi, Mr. Herrick. Thank you for joining me
Yeah.
today. I'm really looking forward to learning from your experience as a manager. And to begin with, can you just briefly introduce yourself? Like, what's your role and what's the company you work for and how long you have been in this management position?
And no problem. By the way, uh, my role in the company, actually, I'm the managing director instead of the manager. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, first of all, let me go through the sections. Okay. Hi. Thanks for inviting me. My name is Harry. Okay. And I'm the managing director of Greenwich Technology Sdn Bhd in Malaysia. Okay. This company, we provide IT and data center solutions. Okay. I've been in the management role for about should be 20 years or maybe 21 years around there. Okay. Leading the technical team, leading the support team, handling the IT project for our customer as well as the government sector.
Oh, okay. Wow. 20 plus years. That's a long time. Very
Yes.
impressive. Okay. Following up, I'm going to ask you about some questions regarding leadership styles. So, how would you describe your overall approach to leading a team of your own?
Leading my team. I believe in the working together as a team is very important.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I always give a clear instructions and the directions. Okay. And also listen to the idea from my team member. I try to support them and not only just manage them. Okay. As usual, as a team member, we always trust each others. Okay. I think people work better than when they feel respected and involved. Okay. So overall,
Okay.
the summary is I like my staff to actually like their job. Okay. In order to make them to like their job, we have to respect them. Okay. Let them sound up. Let them give them opinion as well. Okay. Don't always just give them instruction to do this and do that.
So, respect is a very important thing in your
Yeah,
environment and working space, I see.
correct.
Okay. Okay. What do you see yourself as more of a transformational, transactional, or situational leader?
Transmotion. Let me see. Okay, I'll say myself is a situation leader.
Oh,
Okay. I change my style depending on the situation or the person. Okay. Sometimes I need to be more hands-on, and other time I let my team to take the lead. But I do like motivating people to do their best. So I have a bit transformational style as well.
okay. Okay. Sounds very
Yeah.
reasonable. Okay. Can you give me an example of a time when your leadership style really made a difference in how your team performed or like to help boost their morale?
Yeah. One project have a tight deadline, and the team was already very tired and stressed. Okay.
Okay.
So I keep checking with my team, share some encouraging words. Okay. And remind them we are almost there. Okay. I also help them out directly as well. The small support from my side, okay, is clearly can help them a lot. For example, sometimes I give them a well done, okay, good job, okay, keep continuous. We are almost there already. Okay. After this, we are going to have another celebrations or we have going to have a gathering or dinner together with them. So that by this kind of a spirit, okay, I believe my team can actually work even better.
Okay. So verbal affirmations is also a very important thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever adjusted your leadership style when working with your team or like different team members in different circumstances?
Some team members need more guidance. Some prefer to work independently. Okay. I take time to understand the staff style. Okay. I adjust based on what helps them to be the best. Okay. Means in this case, actually, it's very subjective. Depends on how my guys actually behave.
So
Then I will
situational too.
work with them together.
Okay. So situational too for you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on to something different. This will be regarding
Yep.
your decision-making process. And so when it comes to you making a decision, especially under pressure, what's your typical process, like thought process?
Under pressure. Okay. Normally, if we come to these situations, right, I try to stay calm down, stop, and think clearly.
Okay.
First of all, I look at the facts. Then I talk to the team or the people who know the issue. Once I decided, okay, then I will explain clearly to everyone what is the next step, what is the next action to move on. Okay. So this actually, is sometimes based on experience as well.
Okay.
Okay, to handle the pressure. Okay. But so far, I believe that my side okay lah. We've been handling it properly.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
All right then. Then do you rely on your logical side and your analysis circle side, like when you think of a solution, or do you like just rely on your gut feeling, just whichever that comes to your mind, or a mix of
Mm.
both?
Not really. So mostly logic. I like to see data or facts before making a decisions. But sometimes I also trust my gut feelings, especially when there's not enough time or data.
Okay, so a mix of both.
Yes, mix of both. But I would say maybe 70-30. Okay,
70.
70 will be more on the logic. Because in IT or a system line, right? Oh, sometimes we need to refer to a lot of so-called pre-ready error logs and the solution to resolve it. But the other 30% is based on experience that when we look at this kind of error, we largely or based on experience, we largely know where is it.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
interesting.
But
Okay.
when you come to the situations, you largely know, you still need to go and find out some of our error and the solution of it. Once it confirmed, then only you apply.
So it still requires some experience in the
Yeah.
whole thing to know what's going on too.
Yes.
Okay. How do you usually handle the risk or the uncertainty when you make a decision?
How do I handle the risk?
Yeah.
We have been chosen between spending on security or more storage.
Okay.
After looking at the risk, we choose to improve security first.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Means that sometimes we are in a certain case, right? We need to make a decision to see whether security is more important or storage is more important. Okay.
Mm.
So we improve the security first. At the first months, okay, means a few months later, then only we come to the improvement of the storage.
Okay. Okay. So safety is key lah in this
Yeah.
case.
Safety is the key.
Okay. So I want to ask you on some of the tough decisions you've made. So what's one of the toughest decision you've made as a managing director?
One of the top, I don't get it. Once again, can you repeat
What
it again?
what is one of the most hardest decision that you have to make as a manager?
Ah, wow. If that's the questions, right, then will be letting go my team member. Okay, they were skilled but keep causing issue in the team. So in this case, I sometimes have no choice, but I need to let go them.
Okay, that sounds very reasonable. I would too be hard to let go of my team. So
Yeah.
what made it so challenging though? Like what made this whole
Uh,
process so hard?
uh, it was tough because it affect the person's lives. Okay. For example, right, when you release this guy, my one of my engineer, okay, out. Okay. So actually, they also have their lifestyle. They also have something for their commitment as well. They need to pay their credit card and so on. Once they lost the job, right? So we don't know what happened. When they are going to get another job and when they're going to get salary, and will they actually get into a sick or anything that need money to survive? So all these things we don't know. But after they move out, right, they won't come back to get the support from me anymore. So this make the situation very difficult.
So caring about your team really affects how
Yes,
much you make a decision. So,
correct.
okay, looking back, if you were given a second time to change like how you handle this situation, would you have handled it differently
Mm, if you give me a chance, maybe
with the employees?
give them some warning letter. Okay,
Rolling.
maybe ask them to come out, maybe to have a sections of drinking sections to share with them. Oh, what is my feeling, and hope that actually they can understand. Sometimes I do not wish to let go them. Okay, but they give me no choice because they're actually impacting the whole team.
I see.
Yeah,
So you just had to like give them a reflection lah.
all
You
right.
have to give them a feedback and try to help them understand why they're getting let go
Yeah,
or
something like that.
facing that problem.
Mm.
Okay,
Actually, it happened for a few rounds already.
few
I
round.
don't wish to let go, but sometimes when it impact the whole team, right? Um, if they are there, they impact my whole team.
You gotta do
So
the
no
best for the
choice.
company.
Yes. Looking at the
Okay.
big scenario, no choice.
Okay. So what's one of the most major lessons or just a piece of advice that you have learned throughout as your whole career, all right, as your journey as a manager, that it can be beneficial for future leaders that they can
Mm-hmm.
know?
Future leader. Okay, you don't need to know everything.
Okay.
Just listen, learn, and treat your team member with respect. People will support you if you support them as well.
Okay.
You got it?
Same thing. Just
Yeah,
respect lah. Respect and
correct.
helping out people and being caring.
Yeah,
Okay.
because human being, if you respect me, we respect each other's.
Yep. That's
Okay,
very
do not
interesting.
just order or command your staff to work for you. Work together.
Okay. Collaboration is very important.
Yes.
All right. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for
Okay.
sharing your insights today, Mr. Herrick.
Okay.
It's been very, very valuable to hear all your real life experiences and your leadership and how you dealt with all these tough decisions. All right. Thank you
Mhm.
so much for your time.
Hoping all these things can help you as well.
All
All
right.
the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.